On November 21st, 2021, my daughter, she was lethargic, she was throwing up, and she was barely able to walk. We took her to the urgent care. The physician did something that was uncharacteristic at the time and pulled her mask down and smelled my daughter, which I thought was very strange. And so leans over, pulls down the mask, takes a sniff, and she just looks right at me and she says, "She smells sweet." I kind of took a step back and I gasped. And my wife, Julie, looked at me and she's like, "What's the matter? What's going on?" And I said, "We're about to find out that Kate has type 1 diabetes." So my daughter's diagnosis was something that was completely unexpected, as I think many families are. It's still a little raw. And the reason why I knew it was because of these testimonials that we had done at Delta events, and had worked with some of the families who gave those testimonials in front of groups of people. And inevitably, there was some point where people were thirsty and they smelled sweet. And so that specific statement, I knew exactly what it was. And sure enough, within a few hours, she had her formal diagnosis as being a type 1 diabetic. And frankly, our life has changed significantly after that.
Fraternity is a brotherhood. That's the entire basis of it. So what affects you affects somebody else. You hear about type 1 diabetes, and it almost seems like everybody knows somebody, which impacts them in a very personal way.
Our mission is that we're committed to lives of excellence, helping those in need. And I think that's very congruent with Breakthrough T1D's mission, supporting those with type 1 diabetes.
Even though I didn't have the most personal connections to type 1 diabetes when I started, the stories I learned and everything, it just like motivates you to work harder.
We're not just a Greek organization, we're part of the community.
We have kids that we recruit in the fall that come in and say, "Hey, I want to join the fraternity because we heard about the work you do with type 1 diabetes."
There's a freshman, Delt at OU, who was living with type 1 diabetes. And that was a very big motivator for all of us. That encouraged a lot of guys to get involved this year with Breakthrough T1D and our walk in Oklahoma City, rallying around that one brother.
It's important for adults across the U.S. to support the partnership with Breakthrough T1D. One of the things that I learned in the fraternity, we have a value that says strengthening community is essential to our vitality. Holding these events and interacting with people and furthering education and partnering with the local chapters of Breakthrough T1D, all of those things provide a real life learning experience.
Through the work that we do with Breakthrough T1D, we're working to break the stigma that surrounds type 1 diabetes and support those who are facing this reality.
Some fundraising events we've had for the Breakthrough T1D partnership is the one walk that we do every spring that we raised over $150,000 total within the last 3 years.
I hope that our chapters of Delta Tau Delta will take the time to develop relationships with the local Breakthrough T1D chapters, because I think that that is something that really differentiates this partnership from a lot of other philanthropic events or philanthropic organizations that we partner with.
I'm proud of the work we do. I'm proud of what we accomplished together. I believe our brothers do care. I believe they should care because this is a great cause.